So, in the beginning of this year, my company was acquired by a larger company. And after that, I prepared a presentation and spent an hour demonstrating my job and proving my worth to an unfamiliar board of directors. A week later, most of my department was gone. People I thought were irreplaceable disappeared overnight. And these people had decades of experience, more than me. And they built systems everyone else relied on, and yet they were not safe. And that was the first moment I realized that glowing reviews from my peers or the competence I brought to my team wasn't going to protect me. I received a message from a lady at the acquisition company, someone who I've had no prior interactions with before. And she asked me for a moment to chat, labeling no intentions of why. However, I knew even before that I had just lost my job. The layoff was followed by outpouring support from my now former colleagues. Messages regarding condolences, offers for future references, and frustrations from my former boss. I had even received a call from our former VP offering to help me get through this period, and then an hour later he sent me a candid message saying, "Hey, I just got terminated too." And after all that noise, it was silence. And in this silence, I could finally hear myself for the first time. After a few weeks later, I went on vacation. And for the first time in a long time, there wasn't another deadline waiting for me when I got back. No school project, no exams, no deliverables, and even no expectations from other people. I'm 28 years old now, and I haven't had a moment to decide what I want to become without the anxiety of expectations that surround me. Every phase had predefined steps, so I followed the directions to a point that I wouldn't even know what direction was mine. And now there's no direction to follow except my own. So a lot of stories skip to a part where everything works out and it's all a happy ending, but I can't lie and say that I found one. And right now I'm actually in the middle of this story still. Just after losing my job, a recruiter basically told me that the market is fucked and it's likely that I'll struggle to even find something without a pay cut. I've applied to several job applications which I've supplemented with many recommendations regarding my experience and character, and I've had the privilege of getting one rejection letter back. So good on me, I guess. And even though this is a challenging experience with no inherent direction, I'm starting to gravitate towards something that I've always loved doing, and that's just creating things. Kind of like this. Before I was 10 years old, my friend and I made stupid videos together. We made like hundreds of them. They're no longer available, but maybe there's still one out there that I can maybe find. And even beyond those videos, I remember buying an Elgato game capture with the little money I had as a teen and recorded myself just playing games. Even a few years ago, when I was a fresh graduate, I created music covers and streamed to my Twitch channel. Even making this video feels a little like progress towards the resolution of my story, but I still don't know if this is a career or just something I'll just do for fun. And I don't even know if I'll end up in a new office job before next year. But what I do know is that I just like making videos and streaming things every once in a while. So tonight, I think I'm going to stream around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over at my Twitch, and I hope you could join me and just say hi. So, cheers. Thanks for watching.